so late. It was a crazy night. And I needed a little bit of a breather before I screamed bloody murder, because, yeah, if anybody has seen the movie Dumb and Dumber and remembers the scene in the Dogmobile bit where Jim Carrey asks, "Do you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?" and does the wah? That's what I was hearing for like almost what seemed like an hour straight. It was... But anywho, we are back. Thrilla, Outwin, hello, Gamer, Ida. I gotta get a new chat window because with all the moving emotes, OBS is like, no, you're not going to read that. Freeze frame, I better not be. I better not be. I hope we don't have that issue tonight. I hope we don't have that issue tonight. On the plus side, at least when that did happen yesterday, it was like at the end of stream, so... No, you just had both arms in the air. Anywho, Gustav, hello. How are you? Alwyn, Buck, hello. Ada, hello. Tabitha, hello. Tabitha, I did not rename it. I think the sound alerts or whatever, when I was updating all the alerts and everything, it automatically just renamed it. So I have renamed it again, so it should be back to Carlton Dance for you. Because it's appropriate. Nunu, hello, how are you? How have you been? How's it going? Are you gonna do some Mog Tome stuff? And if so, can I shamelessly and selfishly ask to tag along? Absolutely. I am more than happy to do more Mog Tombstone. Tonight I feel like it's kind of just gonna be trying to get done some whatever's kind of still hanging around that I can wrap up as much as possible before we close things out with Pandemonium. Hopefully we'll get to finish that, if not tonight, tomorrow, fingers crossed, and then of course Alliance Raid. So yeah, definitely want to try and get all of that kind of sorted and unlocked or wrapped up or whatever before we return to MSQ. Big stretch. Ended up being further in what? I'm confused. What'd I miss? But Nano, yes, absolutely. I am open to Mog Tombstone farming. I am curious to check out the role quests if I can. I don't even know if I can. I might be able to do one other one, maybe in not Shadowbringers. Maybe in, or could I do? I don't know. I don't remember how the role quest really works, so I gotta kind of figure that out. Doing all right, just running Pandemonium. Really, Nunu? Really? You don't say. Where are you in Pandemonium? Curious minds would like to know. Unlock my Isle? Can I even do anything on the Isle though when I don't really have any like crafters or gathers like really leveled? Oh, and you're playing a dangerous game by adding redeems for Kitty. Hey, you know what? Why not? Why not? Gotta have some fun. What else you guys gonna use it for, right? It's not like you guys wanna save it up for anything. There goes my chat window again, just being sluggish when I try and scroll. Alright, let me look at it this way. Good catching up on the Diabolos. Ah, gotcha. End up being further. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Got you. Got your chocobo. Nice. Oh, then T. Zion, hello. How are you? I don't see why you couldn't. Have all the classes available? Do I? I do, don't I? Well, so, because they're role quests, right? So it's tank, heals, DPS. Tank, heals, DPS. Or is it like range DPS and melee DPS? Is that what it is? I can't remember. 9th circle, Nunu? You're kidding. Well, I'm not going to assume that it is a lucky day, because that would just jinx myself, and I am also never lucky, so it's probably just coincidence. Nunu, that is exactly where we left off on Pandemonium. No joke. We just have 9 through 12, and then we're done with Pandemonium. That is crazy. Yeah, you can. It's its own thing. Okay. Not needed to do things on the island. It's a different system. But, like, is the island something that I can wait to do when we get into Dawn Trail, or is it, like, really something I should unlock now? Since everyone makes that mistake, it's Tomestone, tome as in book, not tomb as in... But when you say it all together, Moogle, Moogle to tomb, like ooh and ooh. I think it's just like a, at least for me, I feel like it's an instinctive thing. That's just how my mouth wants to pronounce it right after saying Moogle. Physical and magical, okay. Tank, healer, magical DPS, range DPS, melee DPS for Endwalker. Okay. And I know I did 2 for Endwalker. I do remember that. Because I did one for my Bard, I think, and then I did one... Did I do it for Picto? I think it was Picto. Yeah, you can do whenever you want. Okay. Oh, whoa, chat, window, slow down. It's either too slow or it's too fast. You should unlock now and grind it in the background. Hello, what? Hello. What? I'm going to assume you were trying to be funny there, because, in the background of what? Like, honestly, today, I would have loved to actually get on and do some of... Specifically, there was this quest. Yeah, this one. I just wanted to do this one. Just one. I couldn't even get on to do that. Like, I rarely have time right now during the day to get on, which, when you have kids at home all day, you kind of make sacrifices. Grind, it's literally just filling out your workshop's agenda each week. Yeah. What? I don't even get around to doing my duty finder each week. Or my wondrous tales. Owl is a good show for High Cordial. What's High Cordial? I don't think... Have I heard that before? It doesn't sound familiar. Think I can do it? It's one of these things you can do off stream? Okay. Alright. Yeah, if it's something that I can do off stream, I feel like I'd rather, like, get around to doing, like, the more exciting, less dull And not to say that I think Islands is going to be dull. I don't know. I'm assuming not, since you guys seem to want me to like really do it. But I'm going to take a shot in the dark and guess it's obviously a lot more fun to do like quests and raids and things like that. So and Walker Roll Quest, pretty much decent, though some are much better than others, so I don't hold a candle to Shadowbringers ones. I think I only did the one. No, I did 2 in Shadowbringers. I haven't done any in Endwalker now that I've realized, or did I do it? I don't even remember what I've done and what I haven't done anymore. Ay. High Cordial is for gatherers. Okay. Pink Potion that gives 400 GP. I don't remember what GP stands for. I know it's for like a gathering, I think, but instead of 350. Okay. Alice, hello, how are you? Also, hi. Hello, how's it going? Not sure if I can stay because took my ADHD meds and remembered all the other stuff I have to do. Yeah. Nick, hello, how are you? Tuning in over on the tube. How are you? Stream time! Woo! Nothing too serious tonight, so. Nano, you and me both, by the way. I did take my meds today, so. Do I have other things I need to do? Yes. Main thing, it's kind of hidden away so I don't just stare at it, but laundry. Still sitting in my laundry basket over there that now probably a lot of my clothes are getting all wrinkled, but just means I'm gonna have to throw it in the dryer again. But c'est la vie. GP gathering points, that's right, okay. And Walker Roll Quests weren't required. Okay, that's right. Okay, so it's just required for Shadowbringers. Okay. MP, but for the others, got you. Also, you can get an add-on, which puts YouTube into here. I don't want to necessarily do that just because of the whole Twitch, you know, TOS bit. Not gonna chance it. So, I don't know if that is part of it, but I have both chats available to me to see, but yeah. I know sometimes they can get very prickly, shall we say. What? Congrats on VIP! Congrats! And assumingly Twitch into there. In reverse, Nano, I don't think that would be so much of an issue. In reverse. However, into Twitch chat, I don't know necessarily how they would feel about me doing that. And I don't want to run the risk of getting banned for any length of time. But, alright, so I think I'm caught up to chat. Am I caught up to chat? I think so. I'm now VIP quiver with fear. Alright, so tonight, the plan is gonna be to, I think, we'll start off. Should I go back and do Shadowbringers or jump straight into Endwalker role quests since I haven't done any Endwalker role quests? I'm kind of leaning towards the Endwalker role quest, but if obviously everyone's got their opinion, I would like to hear them. Shadowbringer? Okay. Is there a way to check which ones I've done, by the way, on role quests? Because I don't know if so. Would it be under quests? It would be in the journal? Okay. Other quests, I guess? Oh, class job quests. Durr, that makes sense. Or would it be? Would it be? Sebo hand, okay. Ah, it would be Sebo. No, maybe not. Oh, role quest. Haha. Okay, so I did tank. I did healer. Wait, I'm confused. So does physical DPS and tank... Oh, the icon is all just the same. Never mind. That's right, Reaper. Okay. Magical range, so my Picto. Oh, Endwalker, here we go. 4. So we got Shadowbringers, we've got physical and magical. Healer. So I did them all. Right? Tank, healer, Fizz. From actually, physical might have been Bard or my Reaper. Now that I think about it. I don't remember what I... God, why does my memory have to be so poor? After that combined them all. I don't think so. So magical... No, just Endwalker. Is it in the Crystarium? I see you, hello. Believe so. Okay. Hang on. Let me go back to Discord real quick. I feel like somebody... I know someone posted, both here posted something. See, Rejectness, says Glossy Case Quest. Okay, so that's not that one. This one, 2-part, half plays, same ceremony. Wait. Oh, that's not the one. That's the, Great Deceiver. The, what's it called? Serpent of Ronka. That's it. Ninth circle done? Nice. How was it? I have yet to do it. I have yet to do it. We are hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to do 9th. I don't know if we'll get all the way to 12 tomorrow. In my perfect idea, and in my perfect world, we would get from 9 to 12 in one stream, but there is such a thing as a reality, and I don't always live in that sphere, so did I unlock 9 though? No. I think the quest giver still, like, I think I still have to even pick up the quest actually, but I think we've been trying to get 9, at least 6 people, other than, well, maybe including myself, to at least sign up. And the last 2 signups, not including this one, I haven't looked recently, but on this one, but the last 2 signups that I put out for Panda were very underwhelming. Including myself, I think it was like 3, maybe 4 at most. And if we're gonna do it mine, I don't know. I'd like to have at least 5 or 6. I don't know, maybe I'm being too greedy. Died 5 times since it was first time. Hey, Nunu, don't feel bad. Like, up until Endwalker, when I was doing mine, I was like, okay, I haven't been dying, and I'm tanking, you know. Okay, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Start getting into Endwalker trials, and you know, then Panda, doing it on mine. I was like, okay, much more difficult. I'm pretty sure I died at least 2 or 3 times in Panda alone on a single boss. Because, you know, mechanics are hard when you have no idea what the hell is coming your way. Sounds like the average experience. I can vouch. I can join all of them if you need people. For sure, Cyan, for sure. So, actually, that's a good point. Let me look up this sign up in the Discord. Cyan, by the way, I don't know if you are in our Discord or not. If not, I don't know if you're aware. I do usually try and do signups like for the raid specifically in the Discord, just so I can kind of gauge how many people we might have. Right now, including myself, we have 5, and including you, Cyan, that would make 6. We got 6. We could do Party Finder. I am okay with party finding, findering, using the Party Finder when we've got at least 6. Boone, hello, how are you? Eternal, hello, welcome. Cora, hello. Don't worry about mechanics seeming weird. You'll learn how to recognize them the more you get through it. Yeah, the only one that I think, always struggle with until I've done a boss fight that has this specific mechanic multiple times and I know like when mechanics are going to hit, as long as they're not randomized, because that would screw me up, is the ones where it tells you like, okay, it's gonna go this way, then it's gonna go that way, then that way, then that way, then this way or that way, and then the boss does the mechanic going all those directions, and somehow you're supposed to remember all those directions. No, I can almost guarantee you I will never be able to remember that. My ADHD brain lacks or is weak in the executive function parts, which guess what? Short-term memory lies there. Hello! I gotta do the obligatory pets. The Potato Queen has arrived. Can say PF. Yeah, but I don't know. Sometimes I find it weird to like use abbreviated terms right now. Like, I still feel kind of fresh in 14. I know, I lost my Sprout icon. I'm no longer a Sprout, but in my head, my brain, I'm still a Sprout. It's still not, like, overly natural. It's getting there, but it's not quite yet. Funny part of that's savage entirely. Bleh. Bleh. Okay, so heads up to anybody then that might be doing savages with me, especially if I'm tanking. I'm probably always going to have vulnerability stacks. Because that was pretty much a staple on my debuff bar here during the Hildebrand trial. And I don't remember who made the comment, but somebody said in chat yesterday that vulnerability stacks are not like Pokemon. You don't need to catch them all. Which could not have been said better. So even memory, sometimes everything just seems to be happening all at once. Absolutely, Zion. For sure. Not vulnerability stacks and savages damage downs. I'm assuming damage down then means you deal less damage. Not in the Discord, but feel free to add me for all 4. Okay. I wonder if I can do that. I'm still getting used to like the raid helper Discord bot plugin, whatever it's called. Let me see. It took me a while just figuring out how to actually create a sign up. So, I can add users on the web version of it, so I can do that. Ha! Yeah. Honestly, Cyan, if you hadn't said those words in particular, I wouldn't have figured that out. Because I probably wouldn't have pulled up the web version of it. All-rounder, or do you have a preference? Considering the hard in Rage Timer on Savage Fights, those are worse. That's true, yeah, with an Enraged Timer, yeah. I am familiar with Enraged Timers, hard Enraged Timers from WoW. From way back in the day. Damage down is much worse than simple vulnerability can cause an enrage. Yeah, because obviously if you're not doing enough DPS to beat the phase, then enrage, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, and we're all floor tanks now. Savage and Extreme's basically DPS races to beat the enraged timer. See, immediately as soon as I read that, my WoW brain still kicked in and was like, so I need to know how much DPS I'm doing so I know whether or not I'm doing enough DPS to beat the enraged timer. But I then had to like stop myself, like, no. What you trying to run? I mean, hopefully we'll have enough for tomorrow for Pandemonium. With Scion, we will have 6. So, including myself. So as long as we had at least 6, including myself, I was okay with doing a party finder registration or whatever to get the last 2. I just didn't want to have to like try and get nearly the entire party from Party Finder, but look at a few normal fights have enrages too. Really? Made a little more casual version of this outfit. Okay, hang on. Let me... Cyan, for now, I'm just gonna mark you as all-arounder. That's the reason that will be sent with the notification. Yeah. Oh! I'm gonna create a fake sign-up. What the... Okay, so apparently I can't officially add you to the roster on the signups, but I can add you as a fake signup if you're not in the Discord, which is really weird. It's like, okay, see what, I don't know what that's about, but oh, that just basically allows me to list a name. Cool. Yay! I can do any job, but I'm best as a tank. Okay. Then let me edit that, and that means we'll have you and I as tanks. Oh, God. Your spec, Scion. Warrior, gunbreaker. I'm not quite sure why the raid helper thinks Blue Mage is a tank, but I guess Blue Mage is now a tank if you would like to tank as Blue Mage. This is the raid sheet that was in DPS. Wait, what? Wait, did I miss something? This is the raid sheet. Oh, Discord. Yes. Yes. Oh, Paladin. Okay, gotcha. No, do not notify. Oh, because it took your brackets off, that's why. Okay. I'm wondering... You know what? Maybe if you're gonna go as Paladin for that, maybe I'll try tanking as Warrior. I honestly have never tanked any trial or raid or dungeon for that matter. I don't think that I can remember as Warrior. It's just mostly just been MSQ and quests. Wait, I didn't have to put the... I'm so confused. First you want me to put the brackets on, then you don't. See, I'm still learning. Razor, hello! How are you? Welcome! How's it going? Welcome in! Because blue can tank. Can legally tank. That's just weird. Says the ex-WoW player that has clearly seen warlocks pretty much solo tanking a dungeon at current level. Not necessarily this current level, I'm thinking a couple expansions back, but that was a thing. Chili, how are you? How's it going? Don't make me send my pirate on. Unga bunga. Point out that a warrior was the first to solo P1N. Well, if I'm going to tank as warrior for the next Pandemonium, I should probably get used to my warrior tank again. I've been playing paladin for so long. I'm gonna take me a minute to kind of readjust my mindset. Doing good, how about yourself? Doing pretty good, now that I am here and not dealing with my whiny daughter who was just way overtired. Doing much better. And I'm also super excited because thanks to Cyan, we have 6 people for Pandemonium. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow. Unless we're queuing for Pandemonium tonight, which I will not say no to. Warlock tanks were a required thing of vanilla. True. This was not vanilla though. This was it Mob? I think it was Mob. Which, the abbreviation for that expansion just makes me chuckle every single time because it was a Mob of an expansion. Normal, Panda, or Savage? Not Savage. Not Savage. Definitely not Savage. I don't know if I want my first Savage to be Pandemonium. Available for either? Hell yeah, I am totally down. I am totally down. Let's do it. Let's do Panda. Why the hell not? Budgeting good, and that's always a good thing to be free of good duty. Not gonna lie, I know nothing about what you just said. Don't worry, Razor. It was just me poking fun at good old world of... I wanted to say Worldcraft, but I can't. It's just World of Crap. At least retail. I did play the most recent expansion, got 1 character to max level just through questing, and then that was it. I was done after that. P4S is actually easy to clear if you go unsynced. Well, obviously, but where's the fun in that? I like the challenge. Because challenge equals fun. Takes about 5 minutes. Well, I'm sure. It's unsynced. To material? Okay. Yeah, if we're gonna do Panda, I am totally... Let's do it. Since Cyan is going to be joining us, we're gonna need to hop over to Materia, since Cyan's kind of stuck over there. So, let's go and do that. So, let me log out here. Boon. That was a really cute emote. Wow of Whackcraft. Yeah, sounds about right. Fun? Glam Farm, the real endgame? Right now, to me, everything is endgame. Like, I'm trying to kind of do things sequentially to kind of keep my brain from feeling overwhelmed with everything. By the way, to those of you who might be wanting to head over to Materia that are not familiar where I tend to always go, because it was the first one I ever went to, we're heading to Ravana. And I will be putting it in pinning it to the chat. Give me a second. Oh, not an L. There we go. Pin. Haha. Oh, wait. I never played WoW or this either, to be honest. I don't want to say don't play WoW, just if you're okay with dealing with, I don't know why I was waiting here. If you're okay in WoW, specifically WoW, in dealing with, you know, people that are just going to expect you to know how to play your class and are not willing to help you out in any way, shape, or form, then by all means, play WoW. However, if you want some understanding and some patience, I would definitely recommend this over WoW any day. It has been a serious breath of fresh air. If you're into MMOs, that is. Also, another difference between WoW and 14 is it seems to be a staple, and I 100% agree. WoW, first and foremost, is a MMORPG, in that order. Massively multiplayer online role-playing game. However, the reverse is kind of true for 14. It's technically a RPG first, and then an MMO, because it is very, very, very story-driven, which I love. So if you like story-driven games, easy, 14. Just don't play WoW. See? Just listen to Tabitha. Personally, I do have a soft spot in my heart for Burning Crusade, back in the day, and Wrath of the Lich King. Those two in particular, from like, if they're ever going to be available again on classic servers, I have no idea. Those will always have a special place in my heart. It was before WoW became, or started the transition to what it is now, which is crap, in my opinion. No offense to any current WoW players that may be here. It is just my opinion. What about farming the Trauma Bird mount? Yes, of course. The Amaro mount. And there goes my chat. Come on, chat window, just stop it. So happy to help with Panda. I did not. Here, let me get my list of names, because I am bad with names. I'm gonna get a little paper open. There we go. Okay. So we got Alice. Well, I don't want to make assumptions. I'm assuming Alice. Yes, no. Eternal. I guess I'll try for tomorrow if... Huh? On what? I'm sorry, I'm kind of just trying to catch up with chat. Why was I so reticent to try 14? Really? Never played WoW myself, but knew someone who failed out of college. I don't know why I acted surprised. That should not surprise me. Like, literally, there have been children that have died because their parents, this was way back, but there were children that literally died because their parents were raiding in WoW. Like, hardcore raiding, and they basically just completely neglected their children. Like, little baby children. Yeah. And yes, there were criminal charges, if I remember correctly, filed against those parents, so... Yeah. I feel like people like that, though, if you're getting to that point, you've got an existing problem that you need to deal with. Yes, you'll help? Okay, awesome. Alright, so we've got, let me get my notepad just so I can make sure. Alwyn, Tabitha, yes, no, maybe. I know Eternal. And then, of course, Scion. Boone. What are you wanting to join us? I was saying if you have a full group now, I was saying I could try tomorrow if you're... Oh, if we have a full group now, you would go tomorrow if we're still completing it. Got it. Alrighty. I will put an asterisk by your name so I kind of know that there's a caveat. I can run anything and never worry about what I'm joining on. I can flex. Feel easier than a lot of people. Okay. I'm on layaway. Oh, God. I don't even think Gen Z, not just Gen Alpha, Gen Z, I don't even think most Gen Zers today will really know what layaway is. I remember putting things on layaway in Kmart. You go to the layaway desk, you make payments for Christmas. Oh, good old layaway. Shame they stopped doing that. Yeah, now they just do, what is it, like the Klarna or whatever? Or it's like, oh, you don't have the money now. It's essentially like a layaway, but it's a debt layaway. Now, they would know what layaway is. They have to do it almost every time they step into a Dollar Tree. Hey, don't knock Dollar Tree around some people. Some people, you know, they love their Dollar Tree. Is layaway not so thing? I don't think it is. I don't think it is chilly. I mean, I would get on, but I can't handle the ANZAC ping. No worries, Cora, no worries. I haven't, like, I know other people, not just you, Cora, I've heard other people, like, voice their concern about the ping when it comes to, like, especially raids or whatever, but I haven't really noticed any ping-related issues. I don't know if there's a way to check, but I mean, maybe once or twice I've been like, I thought I avoided that, but maybe I didn't. It was kind of like questionable. Like, I thought I moved out of the way in time, but I still got the damage, so I don't know. I don't know if that's the ping, but I'm just gonna update the title here to note that we are in Materia. Remember I was being a Secret Santa a few years ago? Help this family get their daughter some Barbie dolls. Aww. And there's some Transformer action figures for Christmas. Aww, that's sweet. Clearly out of a mechanic, it goes off, then you get hit by a half second later. Yeah. I don't think I was clearly out of it. Like, it literally happened, and, like, the split second before I remember this happening, the attack happened. I moved out, like, a split second, like a millisecond right before the attack, like, hit the ground. So, I don't know. It's up in the air. Plan on joining Miss Nutrition? I did, yes, so sorry. Okay. My thing is in the way. My thermos, not, that's the thing I was referring to. And once I assumed you were, I wrote down your name, so. If anyone in chat wants to do P4S sometime, comes here, let me know if you want to do it undersized for a while. Oh, you mean like with less than the 8 people? That just seems like insanity. I mean, I like a challenge, but I'm not that crazy. Granted, what do I know? Who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll try it. You good there, Boone? You good? Undersized is just another term for unsync. Oh, okay, well. See? What do I know? I literally thought, when you said undersized, I thought you were referring to the party size. It's about a Mount Farm, not the challenge. Oh, okay. That makes sense. You can go with less than 8, but I just want to do it at level 100. I get that. I get that, Scion. Hey, casting this game can be really opaque. Sometimes it's when the puddle vanishes. Oh, yeah, I know. I learned that in, I forgot, was it in the Omega Raid series where it was like, it tells you to do what you're used to doing, which is, oh, orange circle, don't stand in orange circle. But in that raid in particular, you had to do the opposite. So if it was orange circle, instead of going out of orange circle, you wanted to go in. I don't remember the name of the boss, but I remember that fight. I think it kind of looked like a clown-ish, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different one. But I remember that mechanic, and it confused the hell out of me. Mechanics in a Savage are still challenging, even unsynced. I will take you at your word, because I don't have any experience with that. I don't know if I've even seen a Savage, like, on anyone else's streams, so who knows, maybe I have and I didn't know it. I didn't ask. Boone, you just have to show off that fancy umbrella that I love so damn much. Kefka? Okay. It sounds vaguely familiar. Now the wait for a 10th. Oh, no, we're probably trying to group up, not probably, we're trying to group up for, to start P9. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including myself with everybody. So, let me see if everyone's here. So we got Alice. We got Alwyn. What? Boone. Tabitha. I don't know about this one. Nope. Okay. Yep, that's all I have in my friends list right now. But on my list that I wrote down, we have a total of, I think I said, what did I say, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including myself and Eternal. So Eternal, I did count you, so without Eternal, we have 6. Pops automatically when it rains. I had that set on one of them, but I turned it off because sometimes the parasol or whatever that I have set to automatically come out doesn't always kind of fit with my outfit that I'm currently wearing, so I'm like, well, I'll just get rained on then. No, I did not want to do that. I'm just gonna do it this way. There we go. Reopen my little notepad. It's like 83 in your apartment at the moment, or I join. Chilly, you know what? A lot of nights, days, mornings. Time is what's the word I'm looking for? Fluid. Whenever, by the time I'm ending stream, I have no idea what the temperature is in my computer room here, but I don't have like a ceiling fan or anything in this room, which sucks, but it gets dang hot, because my tower, I swear, it just kicks out all that heat, and the heat just stays in here. There have been some nights where it's like I'm literally getting sweaty, like underneath, like in that crevice of under your knee, and I'm just like, yeah. So I got this huge standing fan that this time I'm like, you know what, right off the bat, it's going on. Maybe I can nip it in the bud before it happens. Game froze? No, it didn't. Or did the stream freeze for you guys? I mean, it's okay on my end. So moving, but the game isn't? Oh, that's weird. OBS. I don't know if it was OBS or the game. Like, I was moving on my end. So for a minute. Alright, hang on one second. I'm curious. Checking my task manager. I'm curious to see if there's anything running. Ooh. I know it's not that bad, but let's see. Discord, really? Alright, you know what? I'm just curious. See if maybe that helps. Wow. So Firefox is actually, I feel like, possibly just as bad. Actually, not just. What is it? Chrome is definitely worse when it comes to CPU and memory. Well, probably more memory. It's utilizing 18% of my RAM. Firefox is a resource house. Honestly, Chrome is even worse though, Razor, because I can't even open Chrome while I'm streaming if I want OBS to not freak out, because literally that is what happens. I don't know why. Chrome and Chrome and Firefox are the only two browsers that I actually have, so I mean, I don't know if there's any others, but 32 gigs of RAM problem solved. I have 32? I think? Now you got me questioning. I don't even remember what my RAM is anymore, because I haven't looked at my settings in so long. Let me go. Do this. I can look up my settings. Hang on. Specs, RAM. Yep, 32 gigs, DDR5. And I'm pretty sure I have it overclocked too. So. And my CPU is overclocked. You used to be good about this? I mean, everything's a resource hog these days, in my experience. Let's see. Let me organize by, yeah. Memory, Firefox is utilizing, at this point in time, 20% of my RAM. 20%, which is absolutely insane. Because It's also really weird because there are some processes, like sub-Firefox processes in my task manager that are showing their status as efficiency mode, but then some of them aren't efficiency mode. It's like, why wouldn't it just make all of them efficiency mode? Because that would make too much sense. Thanks, Windows. If it wasn't so, not non-functional, but not as good to game on a Mac, I could potentially game on my Mac. But, gaming on Macs, not as good. Used to use it and it did it for me, for you. I know Chrome has always been a resource hog, but I mean, up until recently, Firefox has always been good. I don't know, maybe Firefox has changed. But, alright, so, anywho, hopefully we're okay now. I'm just gonna leave it be for now. We'll, I'll readdress it. I'll go back to it again if we run into issues. But don't notice I messaged earlier saying you can start on the quest if you want. Be there by the time you unlock the duty. Okay, sounds good. I did not, so thank you for reiterating that. Come for me. It's using 13.7%. Only have 3 tabs of it. Yeah, Razer, same. And it's worse if you do Shift Control Escape on your Windows PC to open up your task manager and you have Chrome open. I have on my Firefox, I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, yeah. I have 4 tabs open. I can close that one though, so 3 or 4 tabs open, and it has this huge long list in the processes of Firefox, which Chrome does the exact same thing, but on steroids. So, no. I'm sorry. Healer died and 1 left group. Oh, come on now. I'd expect that in WoW. I did not expect that in 14. I really did not. Not Norfront. This one? No. Others? Ah, that's it. I think it's that one. Let me see something. I'm wondering if there's settings in Firefox that you can do to, like, decrease the amount of RAM it utilizes, or if you can, like, set a max. I feel like there's got to be a way you can, like, set a cap of RAM utilization on processes or applications. Or I'm just inventing stuff in my head, which could very well be the case. Not translations. Home? No. Search. Autofill. No. Picture. Website. No. 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 Oh, Wait. Oh. I don't know. Whatever. I was just doing a cursory glance over the Firefox settings to see if there's anything in there that jumped out at me, but nope. That's why you don't use Party Finder. Razor, or Cora, you're not making me feel any more confident in the possibility that we may need to use Party Finder. Mog tome runs can bring out the sweats. I mean, that's fair. Because, I mean, it could take... Especially if you're like me and need like 600 freaking... Not 600, 300 plus Mog tomes. There we go. I'd like really try not to say tombs. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the quest, so go from there. I'm sure there is Razor. I would assume so. Like, I don't know. My IT brain, I used to work for years in IT, help desk, so yeah, I dealt with the a lot of incompetent people that I did not know there was that level of incompetence when it came to computers, but anywho, I digress. I could have thought I was just imagining things. Thank you, Boone. Oh, by the way, after I say this, I will get back to the quest. Heads up to anyone who hasn't checked the channel redemptions. There are new channel redemption points in there, and also some adjustments were made to some of the sound alert redemption channel points for the sound alerts. There we go. So hopefully it's a little more balanced now, and I spent a good like hour or so. I think there's also a new sound alert redemption in there. So if you would like to, if you want to check it out, have at thee. Because we use one so often. Yes. I'm seeing online Firefox doesn't have a RAM limiter. Maybe not within Firefox itself, Razor, but I'm sure that there probably is, maybe not within Windows in particular, but maybe through like our ISP, and if we go into our IP domain or whatever, I'm sure we can probably make some adjustments. I'm guessing, but I don't know. I've never really bothered going in there for anything, so gonna try and maybe make a mental note of that so I can check that out at a future time. But anywho, wonder if this one still works. What one? One what? Alright, continuing. Did you need a body? Yes! Let me look at my list. So I think with us, we've got 2, 4, 6. So we have a total of 6 right now, plus Scion will be 7. So we have space for one more. And Eternal basically said if anyone else wanted to jump in, they would be happy to sit out. So unless that has changed, Eternal, I will let you jump in if if you've changed your mind. So I was gonna TTS something, but it's out of stock. So I did set a timer on that. Like, it's a short timer. I think it's like 30 or 45 seconds. I think it's like 30 seconds, I want to say. Just so that it doesn't get like completely abused, and especially if I'm in a cutscene or something. So. Because I know we're all adults, but I know myself, I would be very tempted. And if I'm tempted, I'm sure someone else will probably be just as tempted, so. Just no duty, but can help after if needed. Sounds good, Kay. Sounds good. If Eternal wants to go, I can step out. Headache is getting worse. Oh no, Alice! I mean, that's up to you. I don't want to make you stay. Like, if your head is seriously, like, hurting, definitely take care of that. Obviously, if you're, I don't know if you're console or PC, but for sure if you're on PC, I know that eye strain from the monitor is not going to really help headaches, at least in my experience. So if you need to dip out, definitely take care of your health first. Alrighty, I'm going to focus on the task at hand. I was reminded, Boone, thank you, thank you. Eater of Souls. Oh, that sounds exciting. I hate his name. Risenod breathes a sigh of relief at your arrival. Ah, Alinea, I had a feeling you would arrive soon. Urgent tidings always seem to carry you in their wake, after all, and Master Fortunal recently sent word regarding his investigation. It seems he's uncovered information regarding Professor Claudine's whereabouts and the sudden appearance of pandemonium in the Ethereal Sea. We would do well to meet with him at once. If you have no objections, I ask that you proceed to the Aidoscope forthwith. I shall make the necessary arrangements and join you shortly. Alrighty, to the Aidoscope. Oh, I forgot to open my kid's camera just in case. Because we have had recent nights where my daughter woke up and would not go to sleep, so I do not trust her staying asleep. I hate getting those mounts, especially when I'm inside. Why am I getting all the big ones? I always get the big ones when I do the Mount Roulette. I think that's about. Sorry. No, don't be sorry, Alice. Don't be sorry. Go take care of yourself for sure. I hope you feel better. I should be able to actually just go down. I'm very tempted to just, Oh, well, that was anticlimactic. Wait, am I going the right way? Yes. Yeah, take care. Take care, for sure. We are grouping for Pandemonium. I am going through the quest right now to unlock 9. So, yay! I'm so excited. Need people? I can help. I'm fine just watching though if you're full. Let's see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cyan makes 6. K will make 7. So yeah, we'll have a slot open, Allegory, if you would like to join. Join in on the fun. Wait, Aidoscope, not that one, this one. Oh, the Aidoscope. I just remembered, that's, yep. I don't know why it didn't dawn on me. This is where I had to say goodbye to Heidelin, to Vana. Happy to DPS if needed. Sounds good. Ah, there you are. Gotcha. Did you get the invite? Excuse me. Did you get the invite? Sorry. Is this it? Oh, destination, okay. Sure thing. Woo! I'm on Sephiroth's easy invite. Can I invite? Like, I guess I can invite cross server. Or world. Not server, world. Okay, do I have you on my friends list? Maybe I need to search. Yay, welcome! Alright, send in Discord. I mean, if you want to send in Discord, that's fine. That might make it easier, then I could just copy paste your name into the search. Let me open Discord. I closed it for a second when I was looking to see if maybe that was eating up my memory. Because 32 gigs of DDR5 apparently ain't enough. Let's see. Yeah, just let me know where you post it in Discord and I will check it out when I can. Tune is K-Win. Okay, give me a second. Let me... Oh, get out of the way. Oh, screw it. I'm just gonna copy it. I thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forego formalities and jump straight into the heart of the matter. Pandemonium, what you're doing there? What are you doing there? Go away, you're drunk. Don't blame me. All I said was I was open to it. Everyone else was in agreement, so I am not complaining by any means. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Claudine, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Azizla. A subsequent expedition discovered an airship in the vicinity of the Aerochemical Research Facility. Although the vessel clearly belonged to the professor, he was nowhere to be found. There were signs that someone, perhaps the man himself, had forced their way into the facility, so this trail was duly followed. However, the trail led nowhere, and, in the most literal sense, 'twas almost as if an entire sector of the facility had been wrested from existence. You don't say. Let me open my thing there. There we go. So then I can just have it here instead of in the background. Further investigation confirmed the expedition's party suspicions. Nigh on an entire sector of Azizla has been teleported elsewhere. Teleported? To where? To here. And it actually really looks much prettier here. Still very, like, Count Dracula-esque. But prettier. I'm back, my cats are being turds. I mean, cats are gonna be cats. They're gonna do cat things. We believe that its destination was none other than the Ethereal Sea. Here were its Allegan facilities reconstituted the hulls of Pandemonium. To great success, as you can see. So that means Professor Claudine is in there? In that monstrous fortress? English is hard. That is our leading theory. We are certain enough, at least, to risk sending you into its depths in search of the missing man. I mean, you risk my life all the time, so, or everyone else does, so why not? That is... Oh, I just read that. Yet, before we do, there's another pressing matter. While Pandemonium may appear firmly sealed, an unknown entity was recently spied crawling forth from its gates. Okay. Why does that eerily kind of remind me a bit of, like, Sin Eaters? I don't think it is, but it kind of reminds me of that a bit. We observed its behavior with the Aidoscope, and to our horror, witnessed it gorging upon the surrounding ether like a ravenous beast. Okay. What? What? It must be stopped! I don't know why I was like, what? The ethereal sea harbors the souls of the departed. 'Tis the wellspring from which all creatures are born. If its flow were disturbed, life itself might cease to be. Precisely. Its safety must be our first priority. Rid us of this menace, Alenia. Then we will be at liberty to investigate what wicked machinations are afoot. Alright. You got it. This memory crystal was recovered from Claudine's airship. Take it with you. It may yet prove some insight into the enigma of Pandemonium. Without Themis, there would be no army of phantom warriors. I realize you're more than capable in combat, but are you certain you'll be alright? Themis isn't the only one who can summon our illusory allies. True. As long as I'm free to focus on my foe, there is naught to worry about. I mean, easy answer, easy choice. That's the spirit. I would lend you my arms, such as they are, but I believe I'll be more useful in the provision of information and non-martial support. Hey, everyone has their forte. I shall gather researchers from the confluence to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. Aye, aye. Anabasios? Something like that. Alrighty, so let me get... stupid pen. Okay. There we go. Notepad, because the thing is blocking my view. And then I can search for you. No search result. Can I not search? Yeah, I can only search in this world. What's going on? Cool. You have glasses too. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Never mind. Ignore me. I did a chest run yesterday, so I have like 3 glasses. Could put a private PF up. Oh, right! right. Let's see. I've literally only made a party finder, I think, once. And I've only gone into party finder, I think, twice. So, alright, so recruit. I guess normal. Right. That. Nope, not savage. Night circle. Sure. Form a private party. Okay. Haha. Oh, wait, what? Huh? What? Oh, okay, it created it. Never mind. I was so confused for a second. It is open, right? Okay. I hope that's right. Use duty. No, Chili! Chili, you know better. I assume you prefer to maintain for this one as usual? I do. I was... Since you're going to be Paladin, I don't know if it matters if there are two Paladins. Or if it's better to have, like, a warrior and a paladin. If it's better to have a warrior and a paladin, then I guess I can try as warrior, but I'm gonna have to, like, kind of refresh my warrior tanking. Make sure to set up mine. I definitely will. Can I do it now? Aha! I didn't know if I could do it with the party finder thing. I'm very not familiar with party finder, so like its functionality in comparison to like duty finder. Because I know in WoW, how I'm thinking is I don't believe you can be in the LFG tool, which is essentially the same thing as Duty Finder, and be, like, actually searching. Like, specifically searching in, like, a searchable party finder system like this. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've even bothered looking at those, so... Alrighty, let me get out of here, since I don't have to be here right now. Check after the ad break. No worries. I gotta get out of here anyway, so... To Thumazine. Graver! Hello! It's normal content, doesn't really matter that much. Also, good morning. Good morning, how are you? All unique jobs build up the LB faster, but it's not necessary. Okay. Is there a preference, I guess I should ask? Welcome back, Kay. Okay, give me a second. What is this? Oh, I have that. Head to Dova stampeding to your side. Which one would that be? Head to Dolus. I literally can't mark any more as, like, favorites, so... I don't know which one it is. I don't know which one it is. Meant make sure it says so in the PF, but it is you're good. Okay. You have it set to private though. You want to fix that? No. I thought we wanted it private, right? And then put a password in, which I did this. Oh, I can't. So, did I do it right? I don't know. I hope I did it right. Like I said, I've only made a party finder, I think, once. I have the shoe bill and the Pt.1 whistle, so... Ah, yes, I do have that. Boom? No, who gave it to me? I think a Minotaur might have given me the shark. But it's up to you. Do you want to keep those two, or do you want me to take them? If you need an 8th, you're in Ravana right now. I think Allegory would have made 8, but let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8! We're full. The one time is like... I kind of... Times like these, I miss... The one thing about WoW was like, there was 10-man raids and then 25-man raids. I wish we had a 10-man version of this. It's like, why can't I have extra spots? Alright, well I gave you the opportunity. You did not jump on the opportunity. No worries, take it? Okay. I appreciate it. I will move these over here so I don't lose them. I don't know where everything is. If you want randoms to be able to join, don't set a password. Right. I mean, obviously. This feels pretty good. Okay. Alright. I think we're good. I don't know. I feel weird. I'm more comfortable with Paladin for tanking a raid. Once I start, like, getting out, I'm definitely gonna have to do, like, just some dungeons as warrior, as tanking as a warrior, just to kind of get used to being a warrior tank. So, yeah. Alrighty, let's see. By the way, I need to add you to my list. Wait, how am I gonna do it? Oh, I think I gotta be, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, maybe you gotta be in front of me? Huh. I don't know, normally I can add you. Oh, maybe it's because you're cross-world. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I can't send you a friend request. First alley raid? Yay, yeah! Yay! That makes me so happy. I love being able to give everybody a chance, so... like I said, I'm really bad with names, so I don't remember every name off the top of my head and who is who, unless they have the same name or close enough to the same name as Twitch, so... I tried. Like, I can't click on any of them. And if I open up the party window here, I click on it, but there's no... Like, I can't... And obviously all of you guys are already on my friends list, so that's not gonna show. Works for you? Huh. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Thank you, thank you. A little nudge in the right direction never hurt. Alrighty. Get my food buffs. I tried that once. I tried out. Maybe it's because we're in a cross-world party. That's the only. I can't click on any of your names, by the way. So it's not just Kay. I can't click on Allegory, Lyra, Alwyn, anyone. But we can worry about that another time. Alright, so party. Does it automatically close the party finder? Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Because if I remember correctly in WoW, it doesn't. and you have to actually close it. 9, there it is. Silence Echo, minimum item level. Alrighty. Are we ready? Click O and you can see. I did that, Cyan. That's the thing. That's what's weird. The only thing that makes sense to me is maybe it's because she's on a different world. That's the only thing I can think of. That maybe. Okay, are you on Ravana right now, or no? You said you're on Being with an S. It was like really recent too. See? Short-term memory. Terrible. Sephiroth, that's it. So maybe it's because you're on Sephiroth that I can't shoot you a friend request. That's the only thing I can think of. But no big deal. Alrighty. Let's do it. Ah! I think the reason I'm so excited is because I was not expecting that we would get to do this tonight, so like I am overjoyed. Nervous, anxious, but overjoyed. That looks like a freaking Sin Eater. They voice acted it. Coquitos? Odd have been able to add people from other servers. Let me check now that we're here. Maybe I can do it because you're here too. Let's see. Oop, clicked on you by accident. See, can you do it? Ah! Sam Adventure Tree, follow requests. Huh! That's weird. I don't have an option to add friend or send friend request. I don't know. Oh well, this first raid tier where every raid boss is voiced, so enjoy. Were the other ones voice acted? It's been a minute, so I don't remember, but this music is good and this area is really pretty. Anywho, sidetracked. Alright. I probably know the answer. Anything in particular I should keep an eye open for? Let me know. Look, yeah, it's not there, so don't see any of these. Okay, good to know. Alrighty, thank you for doing the pull timer, so alright. Don't die. Okay. Thank you, Tabitha. Okay, we got pretty stuff. He's run. Oh, okay, got it.
Is without equal. Flames take you. My every breath is laced with magic.
potato killer! Ice? Ah, okay. I don't like that it takes up my entire freaking screen. I do not like that. It's a bit excessive. I have a feeling with those, where there's two of those like that, do we have to be separated? Or do both the groups have to be separated? And one tank to enter by a person? Am I getting out of that? Don't burst that. Okay, that's what I figured. Just gonna have to prove it. Okay. Oh, okay, everyone's fine around. Got it. Stress at all. Oh, well, that was anticlimactic. Second exceptional role in the Christmas Power. Ah, of course. I'm assuming I go to opposite. Okay, never mind. Ah, okay, I see jumping. Follow the jumpers, got it. Can I stay there? Ah! Jeez Louise. Is it supposed supposed to be like covering your entire screen like that? I didn't even see the tether until like the very last second. I'm so sorry. And by the time I saw it, I was like, oh crap, I was supposed to run out. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I feel like so far out of every mechanic that I've experienced, some have just been mere annoyance. I've never hated, like, just utterly hated a mechanic until that one. I hate that mechanic. As someone with ADHD, it is extremely, extremely distracting. And I had, like, graphics turned down on other people's, too. Hitboxes always throw me off for a while. Yeah, I was right the first time! For once! By pure accident! Endwalker mine are like really making my mouse hand cramp up because when I get like focus, I like grip my mouse like as I have a death grip on it. Probably not a good thing, but I learned to disrespect it. Okay. I'm just gonna greet those. Screw it. Because with my luck, I get to scale it. I always forget to scale it. One amongst the weary. Ooh, nice name. Alright, screenshot time? Or G-pose time? Oh wait, no, we don't have a... Man! Come on, Square Enix, come on. Leave the body. I need my trophy. I marker for you more often than not. Enemy hitboxes are the size of the theorist. Yes. It's the hitboxes, like the one with Zodiark. That one was insane. And it still takes some actual, like, mentally telling myself I don't need to be literally in the boss's face and basically grinding up against him in a manner of speaking. I just need to be where the red line is. I have to keep reminding myself of that. Because that is not a natural, you know, ingrained in me naturally as a tank to not be up in their face. Let me pull this up here. Impressive work, Linnea. Their memories of your tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. Okay, I've always wanted blue eyes, and when I say I've always wanted blue eyes like that. Those are gorgeous. I think Vana's eyes were that blue too, but I feel like maybe because her hair was more blonde, they didn't seem to stand out as much. I don't know. I mean, her hair is blonde, clearly. It's like a dirty blonde, but... Anywho. You want eyes like that, get a husky? Oh, Tabitha? Don't I know it? I had 2 huskies, so I know those blue eyes all too well. I know them very well. I do miss my husky girls. To whoever had me, it was fun. Glad you came. So happy. Happy to help with the others if needed. Absolutely. If everyone else is down to keep going, I am too. Vana's eyes were slightly darker pitch or hue, whatever. Okay. Like, these are just vibrant. And hello, Vand, how are you? Impressive work. Embellish in size. I just read that. I hate when I don't remember reading something for a split second and then remember. Do not be alarmed. A proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. This is disturbing though, seeing Mom's eyes in an evil face. Oh, right. Took me a second. I remember now, the, like, flashback scene. Okay. Got it. I was like, she looks oddly familiar, and then you saying that, I was like, Mom's eyes. Mom! Okay. That's who it is. And I know who you meant by Mom. I know you meant Heidelin, but... just... yeah. Anywho. I am Athena, chief keyword of Pandemonium, wife to La Habrea, and mother to Eric. Because I'm not going to try and pronounce that name. And it is I who made Pandemonium anew in the underworld. Okay. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. At least I can say, thank you for, coming right up to us and saving me the trouble of trying to hunt you down. I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one, for your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. Have they now? I understand you have reason to be wary, but I assure you there is no need. That's what all the villains say. I know not what La Habrea has told you of me, but all that I've done out of the sincere scientific curiosity. That I actually do believe. A lot of wrong has been done in the name of science, as history has shown us once or twice. That appetite yet remains, even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing from my mind, and I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. I don't want to say yes, but I know I'm going to, so... Well, technically I'm not going to say anything. Oh, I was expecting just a stoic nod. Never mind. I think I know what's gonna happen, and just doing the Uno Reverso on me, aren't ya? You were reborn. Give Claudine back. Oh. Okay, because my short-term memory, I need to, like, look up the name Claudine. Because I think I'm interpreting it right, but I'm not sure. Nope, never mind. For a second I thought, like, maybe she was saying that she, like, possessed Claudine. I was like, I thought Claudine was a guy. But then I was like, maybe I'm misremembering, so that's why I had to look up his picture. Okay, never mind. This is like the female Hermes, but only less well-intended. I can see the similarities, for sure, but I just assumed it was because they are both ancients, but maybe it's just because they're both need to go see therapists. So you have no intention of halting your research. I gotta go with the third option. Just clarifying here. You don't have any intention of stopping this research. I've not endured this long journey to let my dream of godhood go unrealized. The souls of the ethereal sea and the man you call Claudine are indispensable to my work. Okay. Very upfront. I mean, no beating around the bush. Worry not, for I treat all my tools with care, especially those with which I will grasp godhood. You are as stubborn as La Habrea, I see. I'm going to take that as a compliment to the past La Habrea. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you would be better served by a different teacher. I mean, the meaning was quite clear to me. I mean, you were pretty concise and thorough. I don't think I misinterpreted that you want to be a god and therefore that requires sacrifice. Or did I misinterpret? Because that has happened. Female Griffith. I mean, she kind of creeps me out, not gonna lie. Her talking right now in how, like, how matter of fact and almost aloof in a sense of, like, the tone, even though it's, like, there's no actual audible tone, but, like, you know, the tone and how she's speaking, it kind of makes me want to think, like, psychopathy. Like, she literally has no empathy, which is a mental issue. And it's a kind of scary. Luckily, you already possess the tools I required to make one for you. Oh, lucky us. Or you. For a second I thought it was like in my stomach. I was like, what? Yes, that crystal teems with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well, La Habrea and Eric. Twerkin'. I shall stitch them into the fabric of two errant souls, that with their help you may come to see clearly. Okay. I don't know how helpful this is gonna be, but also the fact that she's that powerful is also a little unnerving to an extent. You? How? Where are we? Surely these two have much to tell you of me, and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall better understand me, my desire for godhood. I mean, what's there to understand? Chad, I'm sorry, am I the only one that's, like, literally confused as to why this seems to be prolonged? Like, you want to be a god, you want to sacrifice people and potentially the possible ethereal sea as a side effect, we'll say, possibly, and you think that's A-okay. I mean, am I missing something here? I don't know why we are dragging this out. Can I just... I'm very confused right now. There is another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. Presentable? You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. Okay. I have little understanding of where we are, yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. Yeah, good to see you too, La Habrea. Or as chat has so quaintly said, La Habred. At present, I have more questions than answers. You and me both, dude. Perhaps you can help me address this inequity. Only if you can help address the inequity in my head too. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? Why are you asking me? Oh, right. Ethereal Sea, we could be interrupted. Not Ethereal Sea, not interrupted? But can they even leave the Ethereal Sea? Like... Okay. I'm utterly confused on, like, a number of levels here. Like, La Habrea asking me where we can talk where we won't be interrupted. I'm assuming he's referring to being interrupted by Athena. I am so confused. I don't think I've understood a story in... seriously. I think this is actually the most confused I've felt in, I think, any storyline so far in 14. Like, I literally am confused as to what the hell is going on. Hydrate, posture check. Okay, already. You know what? I'm gonna hydrate with my glitch. Glitch. It is Nerds flavor, strawberry and grape. And it is delish. With a hint of tang. Thank you. Oh, right, the stretch too. I forgot the stretch. You always do the stretch. Oh, there goes the pop. All right. Well, I guess let's get me even more confused. I don't know how long it's been, Olivia, but it's good as ever to see your face. Would that it were under more conventional circumstances. Oh, I mean, technically for him, it's probably been, you know, a minute. For me, it's like, yep, I just saw you not 10 minutes ago. Time, you know, it's flexible. It does not go in a straight line. Just where are we? And what events have led to this unexpected reunion? It will all be okay in the end. Boone, why did you have to say that? Because now we know it's not going to be all okay in the end. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Allons-y! I've been rewatching Doctor Who, guys. Forgive me. Ah, yes. I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think that it contained our memories. Oh, right. I feel dumb. I literally just put that together. Yeah, the whole fact that they came out of the crystal. Nope, didn't put that together for some reason. He literally had to say it bluntly. I was like, oh, right. Okay. I'm okay. Anywho, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Alrighty. This is a lot to take in, you don't say. Not least of all, the fact that you hail from the future. And I searched for you after a time, but could find no trace. Now I know why. Don't blink, blink and you're dead. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, as long as you don't open a, organization that basically is, you know, my arch nemesis, or I'm their arch nemesis, we're all good. Time being a big ball of wibbly wobbly, timely wimey stuff. Yep. I can never do it the way David Tennant does it. Like, the way just he puts it all together, just perfection. Our age had its share of surprises. If my memories are to be believed, the supposedly world-ending final days came upon us. Yet here we are in a future where you, at least, exist. And the rest of the world, mind you, just in, what, 13 charts? Time is a soup? Sounds about right. Do we overcome the despair that befalls us? Do we find a way to live on? In a sense. I mean, yeah, in a sense. Technically you do. Sort of. Thanks to Vina, I shall say. Thanks to Vina. Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life endured in some form. did not expect that type of statement to come from La Habrea of all people, to be honest. As but memories, we may never have the luxury of the larger picture. It's still weird, the whole, okay, we're memories, so I don't know. I'm not gonna question it, because it'll hurt my brain trying to make it make sense. Not anymore, some of those shards don't exist anymore. True, that's correct, Sign. I forgot. There have already been rejoinings, I forgot. Regardless, now that it has come to pass, this future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this conviction guide our every action. Agreed. But, as memories given fleeting form, we are bereft of any physical or magical talents. We cannot aid Alinea in battle. Nay, Athena meant us to speak and nothing more. But though we may be tools, we need not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp and shatter her ambitions. I must wonder how she knew of our history with Alinea. Time travel? Likely, she possessed some means by which to observe events within Pandemonium. Oh. Either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own, a shortcoming we must remedy at once. She secretly installed CCTVs all around Pandemonium. Calling it now. We would do well to learn more of the Pandemonium now dominating the landscape of souls. Alinea's colleagues will doubtless prove to be of value in that respect. Okay, so seeing them freaks you out, but I'm sure seeing, random, fiends or whatever out in, the fields, that probably was like, oh yeah, it's just another day in the office. Okay. Alrighty. So we are at that 2-hour mark, and I need to use the little ladies' room. So let's go ahead and do a break some in the restroom too. Perfect! Perfect! Because I need to go visit that place myself. So, if everyone is sticking around and wanting to continue and do 10, that'd be awesome. But I guess we'll kind of figure that out when I get back, when we come back from the break. Hopefully everybody that had to go to the little ladies' room or little gentleman's room will be back by then as well. And with that long-winded speech, I'm going to shut up, and I will see you guys in about 3 to 5 minutes.